how do you enforce a smart contract? Smart contracts are becoming more and more prevalent out there in the world today. And so the question becomes, how are we actually going to enforce these contracts when they come in? So what is a smart contract? Let's talk about that first. They're a simple program, basically, stored in the blockchain that run and execute when predetermined conditions are met. That means that no party to the contract actually has to do anything to complete the contract. It all happens automatically. So an example of that is you can have an insurance contract that pays out a claim automatically when certain weather events occur. So say if you know that a flooding event is going to occur, you can have a smart contract that automatically pays it out when a certain event occurs. And what this does is it takes out that human element of decision making that can delay and often stifle decisions. So these are going to become more and more prevalent over the years. So the question comes, when might you need to enforce it? Well, despite the hoopla that goes on around smart contracts, there are going to be times when they're not going to be enforced automatically. So that might happen when it's not properly drafted. Maybe the conditions aren't properly put in there. There's a challenge by one of the parties to the contract. Even though it's executed, you can still challenge a contract, even after it's been executed. You could also have a situation where there's insufficient funds for the smart contract to be executed. Or, worst case, hackers might modify the code for the smart contract. So, smart contracts are just like any other contract. They will need to be enforced through the courts. So that will mean that the courts of law in whatever country they're enforced, or the parties are in, will need to enforce that area. This hasn't happened from what I can see yet. I'm recording this in September 2022, just to put a line in the sand there. But what we need to understand is that this will happen. And as Web 3.0 transactions proliferate and become more abundant, this will happen. So watch this space. We're definitely looking at it, and it's something that we're working towards to make sure that when you have a smart contract, that it can be enforced properly. Have an awesome day. And if you've got any questions, please let us know. Thanks so much.